Yes, good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It is nice to see all of you. Been so active this morning hour of 10:38 a.m. according to the Greenwich Meridian time in the United Kingdom. Like I said to you last time, as soon as I have information that is privilege to public good, I will bring it straight away out. You know, disseminate it to the public as usual, especially to us on this platform. You know. Good morning to you. Good morning. The issue here is pretty straightforward. I have never been in any time of my life go against what the humanity is doing, you know, what human rights lawyers or everybody doing in the society to assist other, because that's what I'm doing in my own little way, you know, to disseminate information into the public arena. You know, the whole idea is to disseminate information into the arena, into the public arena. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have before me today the new fees for 2018. The new fees for 2018 Home Office Immigration and Nationality charges from 6th of April. Today is 4th of April. As soon as Friday comes, the Home Office fee will start kicking in. In fact, from now henceforth, anybody that is putting application in, you should be at alert that you are paying under new fees. You're not paying with the old fee anymore. So don't, if you bring in your application, even though the form is still showing old one on fee, you are going to be paying the new fee, under the new fee. So now let me put it through to you straight away. You know, settlement for, yes, that's overseas anyway. So for those who are making application from overseas, bringing your family into the country, you know, you pay 1,464 before. It's now necessary for you to know that it has gone up by £59. So you'll be paying £1,523 now. It has gone up by £59. So if you are making settlement application to bring your family into the country, you will be paying that. The visitor's visa, 6 months visa, has gone up by £4. So that's not bad. And the 2 years visa has gone up by £13. The 5 years visa has gone up by £24, and 10 years visa has gone up by £31. Let's look at those who are in the United Kingdom. I think that's what people want to hear. You know, let's look at those who are in the United Kingdom. I think those who are in the United Kingdom is my area of concern first. I'm sorry, those who are outside. But those who are in the United Kingdom, indefinite leave to remain. Indefinite leave to remain. Indefinite leave to remain, you'll be paying £2,389 now. So it's gone up by £92. I'm so sorry, I have to smile, but people don't believe me that if school fees can go up, school fees that affect our children, indigenous that were born here, and grow up here, and without a government even have anything to do with it, it is likely, I said it to you, that this thing will not be frozen. It will go up. Even though they've been challenged, people have challenged. There are senior other people that have challenged them from past, you know, to let them know that the money they are charging is out of it. It's outrageous, but they're not changing. Leave to remain. For those who are doing family life application, leave to remain in the UK. Leave to remain in the UK is going up by £40. You know, leave to remain. So FLRP application, family life and private life application that you used to pay £993, it has now gone up with £40 by £40. So you'll be paying £1,033. Leave to remain family life application has gone up by £40. So it's now £1,033. Indefinite leave to remain has gone up by £92. Indefinite. So all those who are on discretionary leave to remain, that you have got your first one, second one, and you are proposing to go on your third one now, if you have not submitted your application, you are going to get, you need to get £92 more to your fee. You need to get £92 more, okay, to your fee. For those who are in the United Kingdom and want to make application, leave to remain as a visitor. Leave to remain as a visitor. So those who bring their mom in and want to use the excuse that she's not feeling well, and you extend you want to extend the visa, it's still $993 anyway. They didn't increase that one. It's still $993. So it wasn't increased. There's no any increment on that one. So put that at the back of your mind. You know, but because I actually love to let people know what is going on. I actually love this, you know. And let's look at oh my God. Oh my God. So indefinite leave to remain is gone up by £92, and then family life application, private life under 7 years, under partner, married or relative, whatever, is gone up by £40. So the indefinite is gone up by 92, and family life is gone up by £40. By £40, you understand? It's gone up by £40. If you ask them to do administrative review for you, it's still the same thing. Transfer of condition, application for a document confirming identity and immigration or nationality status, indefinite leave to remain. Those who are transferring their status, transfer of condition 1, application for document confirming identity and immigration nationality status, limited leave. So those who have limited leave, they reduce it by £7. So if you want to transfer it onto the card, or you want to transfer it into onto card, if you lost your card or so, you want to make application, it's gone up, it's dropped by £7, so that's not affected, you know. Transfer of condition dropped by £8, you know. The biometric residence permit that you pay £19.20 at the post office is still the same fee. Certificate of travel adult 267 is now 280, so it's gone up by £13. Certificate by adult, certificate of travel for child is gone up by £7. Let's go and look at the immigration and nationality. Those who want to make application to become a British citizen, those that want to make application to become a UK citizen, natural fee to include citizenship and including enrollment, it used to be 1,282. Yeah, naturalization fee for those who want to naturalize after you have had your indefinite leave to remain for a while and you have complied with all the conditions that the stakeholder gave you, which is the government. It's gone up by £48. That is gone up by £48. No. So naturalization fee to include citizenship ceremony has gone up by £48. Naturalization British overseas territory gone up by £38. Those are the people that are outside. Nationality registration as a British citizen, adult will pay, is gone up by £43. You know, so those children, adult children that want to apply under their parents that are born in the UK, you know, adult children, you are going to pay extra £43. And then nationality registration as a British citizen for child. For those children that were born in the UK and stay in the UK continuously for 10 years and want to register and become a UK citizen, is gone up by £39. So all parents that are keeping their children's documents in the house and say they don't have money, it's gone up again. So well done to yourself. Okay? All of you that you have been saying, I haven't got the money, but again, and I told you to register those children in no time, that the money is going to come up, as it has gone up again. So which means that Fatima Kane, thank God, British citizenship is not that bad. Exactly. You know, nationality registration as a British citizen child, so it's gone up by £39. So we should have that at the back of our mind. So arrangement for the ceremony citizenship is still £80. So if you paid and you're not successful, they return your £80 back to you again, as usual. but the rest of the money going to the kitty for the government. You know, so you're welcome on board, all of you. If you want the government to correct your nationality certificate, if there is an error, they made mistake on your name, and you want it to be corrected, it used to be 234 for correction to be made. It's now 250 pounds, so it's 16 pounds gone up, you know. And to point-based system application made in the UK, PBS Tier 1 General Dependent 1,806 is gone up by 72 pounds. It's now 1,878. Tier 1 Entrepreneur is gone up by 49 pounds. It used to be 1,228. It's now 1,277. Tier 1 Investor, you know, Tier 1 Investor. Oh yes, it's gone up. Let's look at it again. Tier 1 Investor, it's 1,561 before. It's gone up by 62 pounds. You know, let's look at student Tier 4. Student Tier 4 is gone up by 18 pounds. It was 457, so it's gone up by 475 now. And Tier 5 is 235, it's now 244, so it's gone up by 9 pounds. Then the premium sponsor scheme, Tier 2 and 5 large sponsor, 25,000, they remain the same. All those PBS sponsorship, you know, for the sponsor ones, they remain, all of them remain the same. All of them remain the same. Let me look at your premium service. Those who usually go on premium service. My government will not advertise the premium service fee here. Nah. Okay, optimum premium service in the United Kingdom, expediting processing of an application premium service center. 490 is now 510, so it's only gone up by 20 pounds. The appointment booking £100. Appointment booking fee is now £100. It's still £100 anyway. Expediting processing of an application premium service outside United Kingdom, outside office hour, is still £75, so it didn't go up. Provisions of immigration officer at the border, hourly rate. Well, if you need provision of the immigration officer at the border, it's £53, 8 pence per hour. So it's still the same price. It didn't go up. So in a nutshell, let's go back from the beginning. In a nutshell, the ones that are really affected slightly are the indefinite leave to remain, the family life application, and the citizenship, naturalization for the child and adult. They were just slightly increased, which is not bad. Unlike last time, it was increased by 189 by £200 last time. So I think it's a bit better now, but I finger crossed that it will not happen, that there will be no other increment in November, because sometimes it could be twice in a year that this kind of increment happens. It could be twice in a year. But the good news is that it was just slight increment. It was just a little bit of increment. It wasn't that really heavy. The National Health Service surcharge. National Health Service surcharge. I am not too sure what exactly the situation is on National Health Service surcharge. You know, it's £500. A lot of people is saying 1,000, but I'm not too sure about that. But I think that would be far too bad if it's 1,000. But I haven't got a list here because it's not listed at all. It's not part of what we are looking at here. So the increment was just a little bit. Now, if you want to renounce your citizenship, that you don't want to be a UK citizen anymore, the fee is gone up as well. So if you don't want to be a United Kingdom citizen anymore, the fee before was 321. The fee is now 372. So it's slightly gone up by £51. So that means anybody can renounce any country at any time. So you can renounce that you don't want to be a UK citizen anymore. It ain't be a problem. You understand? It ain't be a problem. It's your prerogative. You have that right. So Tier 1 exceptional talent. Initial application was 293, is now 152. So it's dropped by 141, which is very good for the initial Tier 1 talent. The extension of the Tier 1 exceptional talent application is gone up by 164. So if you are making application under Tier 1 as an exceptional person, talent extension, it's now 608. It's now 456 from 292. So it means it's gone up. Exceptional talent is gone up as well. You know, a bit of fees have gone up majorly here, but they're not that heavy. They're not that heavy. They will just increase slightly. So thanks to you all, ladies and gentlemen. The area you have been affected majorly is private life application, family life application, and the indefinite leave to remain application. That is the area that I can see that you have been affected. Students are just slightly affected by £18, from 457 to 475. So they were just slightly affected by £18. So that should be okay, I think. I'm not saying the fees are okay, but I'm saying that at least they were not unnecessarily higher this time around. Because last year when it was increased by margin of £186, £400, £300 last year unnecessarily and extortionately. So I really do not appreciate that. But this method now, I think the slight increment probably mean because of the campaign or because of people are not leaving them alone, because the BBC has already picked it up since last year that the immigration and nationality law of registration fees and naturalization fees is unnecessarily increased and it's not worth it. So the BBC has already campaigned against it last year. BBC has already put it out there last year and said, listen, 800 million profit on nationality registration in the United Kingdom is nonsense. It was too high. It was uncalled for. It wasn't necessary. So BBC has already put it out there since last year. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to go now. I got to go now. You can see I am not really in office dressing. So I have to go now. But that is the area I can actually pick it up that you were affected, you know. And those who are coming from outside that want to make a visit visa into the United Kingdom, you know, you pay £89 before, it's gone up by only £4. So it's okay. It's okay for those who are outside, and those who are making the settlement application for their relative, for their mom or dad, adult dependent relative. It's still the same fee and it's unnecessary. 3,250 is far too high. 3,250 is far too high. Ladies and gentlemen, the fee has not gone up because they know that it's nonsense. It's still the same, and it's 3,250 if you want to apply for your mom or your dad. So you have to make sure that you are going to be successful, you are going to succeed in that application. Thank you, Oluoye. If you cannot succeed in the application, why are you going to waste 3,250 for the sake of what? That is almost, how much is that? 1,000 pounds is 500,000. So 2,000 is about 1 million. So that is almost 2 million naira. You want to waste on the government of the United Kingdom for nothing. That money, if you use it properly, you could have given your mommy or dad a better life in Nigeria. Trust me. Instead of wasting that money that you know that it is unlikely it's going to succeed. Adult dependent relative application is unlikely that it will succeed. I stand corrected. Because you got to show exceptional circumstances that will make the application succeed. And when you are making that kind of application for your mom or your dad, you need to demonstrate that you are the only child your parent has, which is impossible. Only child. In a situation of that, you have to demonstrate that your mother or your father lives in a remote place where they cannot access hospital, medical facilities. You have to show that there are no family around your parents, your mom or your dad, that they are solemnly living on their own. They are just on their own. They don't have family, which is impossible in Nigerian situation. So, making settlement for adult relative application nowadays, the chance of success is almost as if it's not possible. It's so slim. So why do you want to waste that money? 3,250, 3,250 just for the government fee. That does not include lawyer's fee. It's just for the government fee. So you got to really understand the system before you start putting money down. And those who want to bring children into the country, the fee is only gone up by £59. But the area I want you to be thinking from is that if the child is now 15, 16 years old in Nigeria, it's not going to succeed. That's what the government is saying, that why do you want to pull that child away from the environment, from the community he or she is more familiar with? So the application is unlikely to succeed as well. On a child that is 15, 16, on the child that the mother is in Nigeria and the father has been in the UK for 10, 15 years, and the father now wants to discard that the mother is no more living or is not in existence, that application is unlikely to succeed. So why do you want to waste that money? That is almost 1 million naira application fee. Lawyer's fee is not there. Lawyer's fee is not there. So you got to really understand the system. You got to really understand the type of application you want to put in. You see, those who are coming on a visit visa, they are okay. On a visit visa, you are okay. The fee is not high at all. £44 increment, £13 increase, 24. It's okay. £89 for the application to come for 6 months. You come in, if you keep your credibility intact, they gave you the first 6 months visa. Spend 2 weeks or 3 weeks as proclaimed and go back successfully. There won't be a problem. There won't be a problem. But if you cannot meet to that standard and you come in and you overstay, then everything becomes nonsense. Everything becomes nonsense. Then it messed up. It becomes messed up, you know. Indefinitely to enter United Kingdom as a dependent child member of the armed forces. Even the armed forces are not let free. The armed forces that want to come in, family of the armed forces that want to come and join their family in the UK, they have to pay. Despite the fact that they are living their life for Her Majesty, they are taking risks overseas, their life is at risk, yet their family cannot benefit from their status for free. They still have to pay to enter, to come and join the husband, who is a military man, fighting for Her Majesty at war. So, come on. When I say it, I meant it, and I stand corrected. Common sense must prevail. Why wasting the money? Why wasting the money? Thank God that my parents, they had their status many years back, because I'm not going to put my 3,250 on anybody application to come and stay indefinite leave to enter in the UK, when I can easily use that money in an economic factor in Nigeria and use and utilize it and make proper use of it. Yeah. What will happen in life. 3,250 for an application that is not going to succeed is a waste of time. And even if you bring them to UK, what are you going to give them? You keep them indoor in the cold weather and they start complaining on your head. Not all parents are happy to be in the United Kingdom. They complain on your head, and then you now regret of your 3,250. That money, put them in one of your houses that you built. Furnish that house. Put Omodo DF to them to be assisting them in the house. Make sure that you buy all their drugs from UK. Take it down to them if they are at old age. Let them see their neighbors. Neighbors is what keep Nigeria going in Nigeria. Nigeria has neighbors. In the United Kingdom, we don't have neighbors. Only kálukú ṣe nǹkan tó wù ni. Wọ́n á jí láàárọ̀ wọn ní kíra wọn, akọ̀dálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn. They don't have neighbors in England. There is neighbors in Nigeria. So leave your parents in Nigeria. Put them in one of your house. Tó bá lè tó bá nílé. But kọ́ ilé sí wọn lórí. If you build a house for your parents, leave them there. Use this money. This is one nonsense application that will not succeed. That money, 3,250. Use it to give them a better life. Get Omodo for them. A low Omodo, low shoot 10,000, 20, 15,000, 20,000 naira, which is just £50, 65 pounds. Spend money. Get good food in the house. Pounded yam, rice, beans, everything. Put it in the house. Get them a nice generator. Put a nice curtain on. Put the environment properly. Nice gate. And let your parents pray for you. This is not what to do for them to bring them to UK. It's not worth it. It's a waste of money, a waste of time, and possibly wasting of health. Because you might be saying that you want to access NHS. You cannot access NHS carelessly anymore. In those days, you can access NHS easily for them, but not anymore. And this chance of success on this application for adult dependent relative, which is your parent, the chance of success is quite slim. I stand corrected. The chance of success is about 3%. And that is when they want to meet quota. You can only succeed when the stakeholders want to meet their quota of the year, and that's when they grant it. Apart from that, he will not succeed, because you got to show that they are in a remote place. For example, a mother that lives in Lagos, application will not succeed because Lagos is not in a remote. And the mother that has 3 children in the United States, that has 1 in the UK, and probably has only 1 left in Nigeria, and you want to make application for settlement for that kind of woman, and you have already declared it on the application that, oh, I have 3 siblings in the United States, I have sister in Nigeria as a medical doctor, it's not going to succeed, because the medical doctor's responsibility is supposed to be to take care of her parents or his parents.